I mean, it looks kind of drab, but a 4-star rating's a 4-star rating, I guess. Hey, art class, take a little vacation down in Transylvania. Speaking of Transylvania, today we're going to be drawing Mavis from Hotel Transylvania. So, as always, you're going to need a pencil, paper, and black line marker. And then today for colors, we're going to be using black, brown, and red. Alright guys, let's get this party started. Woo! Woo! Whoa! Oh, okay. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Today, we're drawing Mavis from Hotel Transylvania. Mavis is going to be in the middle of our paper, and we're going to start with her head, working down, creating her upper body. The first thing we're going to do with Mavis this morning is create a circle in the middle of our paper. This circle is going to be the upper portion of her head, and we're going to build off of it. Inside of this spot, we'll be creating her eyes, and we'll be adding hair on top. Once we have this circle, you can then think about going about halfway through. About halfway on each side, we're going to create a cheek. And the cheek is going to be just a slight curved line. It's going to come out from both sides. Now, if we think about our circle originally here, we're going to go straight down the middle, past our cheeks, about there. And when you guys come down to this area, you're going to then pull both of your cheeks to that middle point. And this is going to give us a chin, give us the bottom of our face. Now we want our chin to be somewhat rounded, so curve that line, don't make it a point. Okay? Once you guys have this overall face shape, using that about middle line right there, we're going to start on that, and we're going to arch above it and come back down to it. We're going to put some space in the middle. We're going to do the same thing. Arch up, come back down. This is going to give us the outer arch for our eyes. After we have that arch, I'm just going to slightly curve the bottom, sitting on that line to give the bottom of the eye. For the interior, we're going to create two circles. The first one will touch the top and bottom of our arches we've created. The second circle will be inside. Leave enough room so that you can make some color later between. But this middle circle definitely is going to be shaded in. I'll do it with my pencil now, but later I'm going to go back over it with some black ink. With our eyes put here, we're going to come down in the middle here, and in this middle area, the bottom part of our circle, we're going to create a slight line across right in the middle. We're just going to curve up a little bit on both sides, so then let us know where our nose is. Now, I'm going to kind of use the curve of the bottom of my circle here to create the smile line. And it's going to go from the middle of one eye to the middle of the other eye, straight across. And then I'm going to bring both sides down to each other, making an open mouth smile. Now Mavis is a vampire, so we're going to create some fangs. First, we're going to make a row of teeth by making one line that goes across. Then we're going to use two triangles on each side to create fangs. You can use an arch line to make a tongue. Then we have our mouth kind of filled out. Now, we're going to start worrying about Mavis's hair. In between her eyes, we're going to make a V shape. And this V is going to pull up past the circle that starts her head. Now, we're going to create a halo shape around her head. It's going to start on one side by one cheek, and we're going to go up and around and over all the way to the other side. And when you get to the bottom of both cheeks on each side, we're going to curl out. Curve line out. We're going to come from the side of the face and just go back out, curve out to those curves. Now coming back up to our V here, we're going to start up past the circle of the face. We're going to come down, make some lines going out to each side. Then I'm going to put some space between by the side of my eye. We know this is where our hair starts. We're going to put a little bit of space. I'm going to make a line on both sides. And on each of those sides, at the top of my eye, I'm going to curve down and make an ear. It will be kind of peeking out between the hair there. Above each of the eyes, we're going to add an eyebrow. And then I'm going to press down nice and hard and thick to make the lines above my eye darker and the lines below my eyes darker. I can continue to do this with my ink, but we want to make sure those lines are thicker. Now we're going to bring down two lines about, let's say, where our fangs are. We're going to bring those two lines down to make our neck. Now, from those two lines, I'm going to come out at a slight angle to the side of my head, about as wide as my hair. Not the part I flailed out, but it's about as wide as the hair going straight down. We're going to bring down both sides. And today what I want you to think about is we're going to start bringing it down straight. But now I want you to start kind of curving in, angling in. We're not going to get as skinny as that neck. Just a little bit, just angle in. And when we get a little bit farther out than the neck, we're going to angle back out again. Alright. Now to make some arms. At each of our shoulders, we're going to come out straight. And then we're going to angle in, down. It's going to touch where our hips are angling back out. Then I'm going to trace the line that I just created on each side. And we're going to give Mavis some short sleeves. And we're going to give her a turtleneck. So instead of the line going across here, it's going to go across a little bit higher up than halfway. Awesome.
Now that we have our basic outline, it is time to ink and color. Here we go. Alright guys, I'm all done. For fun, I'm going to use some V shapes with smaller V's at the top to create some bats quickly in the background. You guys make sure to make some cool backgrounds yourselves, and also make sure to sign it.
Alright guys, we're all done with Mavis. I hope you had a great time drawing with me today, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for more art class. Until then, be kind and creative, and have an amazing day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.